Hey you guys, so I've tried to do this video multiple times today, but for some reason YouTube just doesn't want to upload it. I guess it was too long. So I'm just gonna try to kind of fly through everything I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to start off this new channel with a disclaimer, just saying that I don't ever claim to be a prophet. I don't ever claim that anything that I dream about is going to take place in 5 minutes. So if you're going to be one of those people that's going to leave ignorant comments, I am just going to delete your comment and ignore you and move on with my day. So don't even waste your time making those comments. The reason that I'm on here on YouTube sharing these things is because I have been saved for exactly 7 years now, and I've had a daily relationship with the Lord all day, every day for 7 years. And when you have that relationship with Him with a genuine, pure heart, He is going to honor that and communicate back with you. And so I'm just here to share what God shares with me with other like-minded Christians who are also seeking God and who have that relationship with Him. The Bible tells us that that He reveals things to His people before they happen because He wants us to be aware, and we all prophesy in part. So that means that He gives us all what we call different puzzle pieces. So He might give me a part of something that He will give the other part of that to one of you guys. And so I'm on here for that fellowship and just bouncing things off of each other. So I'm not on here for attention or subscribers or anything like that. I'm just one of those people where I don't like attention on me. I am generally a shy person, and it really is kind of embarrassing for me to be on here sometimes because I don't like to put myself out there, but I do love the fellowship, and I love just always receiving confirmations and seeing what God shares with other believers and what He's doing and revealing in this time. And that's why I'm on here. I don't care if I only had 10 subscribers. Those things just don't matter to me. It's not a popularity contest for me on here. I'm just here to share what God shares with me, and it's up to you how you receive that. So, and I also wanted to state that I will not be giving out my email, my phone number, any social media information. If you need to share anything with me, by all means, feel free to comment on my latest video. I always read all of my comments, so I'm happy for you to just share anything that you have to share with me in the comments of my videos. And this is the place where you can reach me unless I've already added you on my Facebook page or anything like that. I'm just not going to be, putting myself out there for anybody that I don't know personally. So I just won't be accepting any new friend requests. I don't give out my phone number, anything like that. So I just wanted to give you guys that disclaimer there for this new channel. And as for my channel name, if you guys have never subscribed to me before, the meaning of this channel name, my name is Holly, and the 2 moons means ever since I was saved, God has given me multiple dreams where we're caught up when I see 2 moons in the sky. And if you just go to YouTube and type in 2 moons rapture dream, you will find that the Lord is revealing that and sharing that with, there's pages and pages of dreams about 2 moons. So God is showing us something with that, and that has been the main thing that He has shown me is when I have a rapture dream, being caught up, harpazo, whatever you want to call it. And I just wanted to say that I think it's time that we stop bickering about that term. That doesn't matter, you guys. So for now, I'm just going to say rapture. But whenever I have a dream about being raptured or caught up, it's usually always when I see that there's 2 moons. And so He's shown that to a lot of us. And so that's very important to me, and that just has always stood out to me, so I decided to just add that into this channel name. So to get into sharing with you and updating you and catching you up with what God has been showing me over the past month. I have some notes here that like I said, I'm just going to have to go through them fairly quickly so that YouTube will upload this video. Basically, I'm still having dreams about Christmas, you guys. That has been probably, besides the 2 moons, Christmas has been like the second major thing that he will show me in dreams, and he shows so many of you guys as well. So there's something to that as well. But I'm still having dreams about Christmas. And I just learned actually a couple days ago that there were 13 days that were added into the Gregorian calendar from the Julian calendar that we used to be on. So if you're going by the Julian, technically, like today, as I'm recording this video, would have been December 25th, Christmas Day. So if that's kind of what he's showing us, maybe we're still in that window of time. I don't really know, but I had a dream on January 4th where I had all this family coming in from all over the country that I hadn't seen in so many years. So just family coming from all over. We were having a very important family gathering. Like, it was like a very small Christmas party. But it was very important to us, and it was very exciting. And we were just sitting down to get ready to open Christmas gifts when I woke up from that dream. So I'm still having dreams about Christmas. I had this dream where I was looking up into Orion's belt. It was I knew in the dream specifically that it was Orion's belt. It was the 3 bright stars that are very close together. And as I was looking up into that area, I was crying out for forgiveness of sins. And I felt my body starting to be pulled upward into the air. So I don't know why, what is significant about Orion's belt or the constellation of Orion, but I have since learned that so many brothers and sisters on here have also been given information about Orion, the constellation of Orion, or Orion's belt. I remember, gosh, it must have been at least 6 years ago, Pastor Patrick Winfrey had made a video. He received a word from the Lord that judgment comes from Orion's belt, and I've never forgotten that. For some reason, I don't know why, but at the time when he shared that with us, I didn't know anything about constellations or Orion's belt. That meant nothing to me at that point. So the fact that that stuck with me, and I had forgotten about it, and I'm dreaming about now where I'm looking up into the belt of Orion, praying for forgiveness, and I start to go up. So I also had on December 19th, it was 11:59 p.m., so 1 minute to midnight. I don't know if that's significant or not, but I had a vision, and I saw a parade. It was very nondescript. I don't know what type of parade it was. I don't know where it was at or anything. I just saw a parade. There was a parade float and people in the streets, and on the float was a hot air balloon. And on the balloon, it had the number 25. And then there's just so much in this vision that makes me think of other dreams that I've had. I had a dream where God showed me 3 scenes of 3 different moons, and on the second moon, attached to the moon, right up against it, was a white hot air balloon. And then Sister Colleen had received something about a white hot air balloon as well. So when I think of a hot air balloon, I think of going up into the air, rapture, being caught up. And then the fact that there was a float in the parade, like float ties into a balloon as well, because a hot air balloon floats up into the air. So I thought that was interesting. I had a vision. I asked the Lord to show something to me, and I had a flash vision, like literally 1 second long, where I saw 2 judges, like how you would see at the Olympics where they hold up the number cards. Like sometimes they'll say like 9.0 or 10. It was like that, but I saw there was 2 of them. the first one held up their card and it had a 6 on it, and the second judge had a 9 on theirs. So there's that 69 that some of you have been receiving from the Lord. That's the first time that I've received that number, but I feel like it points to, judgment, because there were judges. We're about to enter into Daniel's 70th week, the tribulation. So that's what I got from that. And then I had a dream where it was December 15th. I was with Sister Colleen, and we were looking up again into the constellations, and God had overlaid over the stars that made up the constellations, and like my vision was like frozen and focused on that, and I saw the Lord's hand just like scribbling symbols and things that looked like mathematical equations, and just he was doing all these revealings in the stars and just like scribbling these things out, and I'm just like, it was so complicated, but he was like revealing that. And in the dream, as I was looking at that, I had the thought that I was like, oh, he's giving us instructions in the stars. Like, that's what I thought in the dream. So I don't know if he's going to be like giving us like major revelations and understandings and all this symbolism and mysteries. I don't really know what that means, but I said he was giving instructions. And the last thing I have here to note is that, you guys, I'm not a huge number person. Like, I don't try to find like all these numbers around me and add them and subtract them and think that every number around me means God is like trying to get my attention. I don't do that. I don't like look at license plates and think that, every license plate around me means something. That's just not who I am. So if God knows that if he's going to give me a number, it has to be very specific, and he has to, keep showing it to me over and over and over. And sometimes I will notice that I'm seeing certain numbers all around me. Everywhere I go, I'll dream about them. I'll see them in random places, not just once or twice, but it'll like keep occurring over and over and over. And that's when I know that the Lord is speaking to me in numbers, because yes, God does speak in numbers. For goodness sake, the Bible has, a book of numbers. But I am seeing the number 31 a lot. I don't know why. The only thing I can come up with is like 31 could symbolize like the end of things, because, when you think of a month, the most amount of days you can have in a month is 31. I don't really know, but he's been popping that number up around me several different ways, quite a lot. And so he's done it enough to where I'm like, okay, like there's something to that. He's showing me the number 31. So that's pretty much all I have to share with you guys. I'm going to leave in the comments below a confirmation video already, a confirmation of the experience I had yesterday with the Alert 311. I'm going to leave it in the comments below. A sister in the Lord, her confirmation video. Her channel name is Katie Did. So thank you guys for listening. And if I receive anything else that I feel is, worth coming on here and sharing with you guys, then I will for sure do so. But until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later.